In the quiet town of Conyers, Pennsylvania, the Dover and Birch families gather to celebrate Thanksgiving. After the meal, their young daughters, Anna Dover and Joy Birch, go outside to play but don't return. Panic sets in when the families realize the girls were last seen near an old RV parked on the street. Detective Loki, a calm but driven investigator with a flawless track record, is assigned to the case. He soon locates the RV and arrests its driver, Alex Jones, a mentally challenged man with the IQ of a 10-year-old. However, after questioning and a forensic search turn up no solid evidence, Alex is released into the care of his aunt, Holly Jones. Keller Dover, Anna's father, is unconvinced. When Alex whispers, "They didn't cry until I left them," Keller becomes certain he's hiding something. Consumed by desperation and distrust of the police, Keller kidnaps Alex and hides him in an abandoned apartment complex he owns, where he begins to violently interrogate him for answers. Franklin Birch, Joy's father, reluctantly helps but is disturbed by Keller's brutality. While Keller goes rogue, Loki continues his investigation. He visits registered sex offenders and uncovers a disturbing discovery: a corpse hidden in the basement of Father Patrick Dunn, an elderly priest. The priest confesses to killing the man after he admitted to murdering 16 children in what he called a war on God. The body wears a necklace engraved with a complex maze symbol. Meanwhile, a mysterious man is spotted acting strangely at a candlelight vigil for the missing girls. Loki chases him down and later identifies him as Bob Taylor, who breaks into both families' homes to leave behind drawings of intricate mazes. At his house, police find crates of snakes and bloodied children's clothes, but later confirm the blood is from pigs and the clothing was bought in stores. Taylor's behavior suggests he's a traumatized victim, not a killer. Under pressure, Taylor kills himself in custody. As Loki's investigation hits dead ends, Keller continues to torture Alex, who begins muttering about mazes and snakes. Keller visits Holly again and learns more about Alex's past. He was taken in by Holly and her late husband after a traumatic incident involving snakes, though it becomes clear that Alex may have been abducted as a child himself. Loki starts to piece together connections between Taylor's drawings, the dead man in the priest's basement, and the maze imagery. He also finds fresh clues outside the Dover home: a child's sock and footprints, suggesting the girls had been closer than anyone realized. Suddenly, Joy Birch is found alive but heavily drugged. At the hospital, she briefly regains consciousness and tells Keller, "You were there." Realizing the truth, Keller rushes to Holly's house, suspecting she is involved. Holly invites him in and calmly reveals that she and her husband had been abducting children for years as part of a twisted plan to punish God by destroying families. Alex and Taylor were among their earlier victims. As Keller begs for his daughter, Holly drugs him and traps him in a hidden pit under her backyard shed, where he discovers Anna's whistle. Meanwhile, Loki returns to Holly's house to update her on the case. When he notices a photo of her husband wearing the same maze necklace from the dead man's body, he becomes suspicious. Exploring the house, he finds Holly injecting a sedative into Anna. In the chaos that follows, Loki is shot in the head but manages to kill Holly and rescue Anna, driving her to the hospital while barely conscious. Later, Anna and Joy recover and visit Loki in the hospital to thank him. But Keller remains missing. As Loki revisits Holly's property, standing quietly in the snow, he hears a faint whistle coming from the ground. He stops and listens carefully, realizing someone may be trying to signal from below.